Hey guys, welcome back to Gunpla Rush. So recently I checked out these new Gundam kits from Target called Gundam Infinity, where the main idea is that they're more like figures that you can mash up and mix up Gundam types and basically build your own. Now, because Gundam Breaker has just recently come out and is essentially the same concept, I decided to check these kits out and see if they're worth your money. They're only about $13 in most Targets, so to pick up the full set is not expensive, but we're going to check it out and see what the quality of these products is and if you should pick them up. Starting with the Barbados Gundam here, you can kind of tell that they are made of slightly lower grade plastic than most of the model kits that you're used to, and this stuff is a bit more spongy. It's a little softer feeling than a lot of the plastics in most of the model kits that we're used to building, as far as like the master grades or the high grade model kits. However, the packaging is really sturdy. It is held in there only by tape and whatnot, but it is pretty sturdy, and the artwork on the boxes looks really good. It looks like it's going to be one of those things that, as a collector, you'll really enjoy having in the package and hanging on the wall or putting on a shelf. As we're digging into the Barbados Gundam here, you can see that he comes with his gun, a Zaku axe, club, and sword. These parts bend really well, they move really well, and when you start popping them apart, they feel pretty decent and like they're sturdy and will pop apart and back together over and over without you tearing them up too much. The Artemis Gundam is unique in the fact that it has a wing kit attached to it, and it's more like the solar wing kit. It's really cool because you can actually put the giant railgun on the back of its backpack, and it also contains the Zaku head. The details and finish on a lot of these actually look really nice, and I wasn't expecting them to look as good because the plastic over the top is super reflective and it kind of dulls out some of the details that these guys actually have. We're checking out the Wing Gundam, and each one of these guys is based off of a different Gundam series or one of the main model Gundams. This one's pretty cool because he does come with the large wing kit, his shield. The beam sabers look kind of meh because they just kind of look like a hunk of wax to me. However, the weapons aren't the most impressive with a lot of these kits, but the detail in the little models themselves is pretty solid. It's not bad, especially for something that you're meant to kind of play with and pop apart and build your own thing out of. It also comes with the Zaku legs. So if you buy all of the kits, I think you can actually acquire all of the parts for the Zaku and build him as well. And even the leg kits and stuff like that for the Zaku, they're very flexible. Moving on to a very cool kit is the Gundam Stray kit. It's one of my favorite ones, especially to build in a model kit version. So I was kind of excited to see what this one had and how well the little swords worked with the kit. He came with two of the swords, but one of them is just a holster while the other thing is a full-on sword. And all of these guys actually stand up pretty well. They don't seem to fall over too much. You can also put them on little Gundam stands. They can still sit on stands if you have the right mount for them. He comes with a Zaku body, and you can see here that the detail is pretty decent, even for the Stray Gundam, who usually has a lot of detail in the arms and the legs. He kind of looks like a Happy Meal toy to some degree to me. However, I think if you were to paint these guys, they would look very impressive. There is one more Gundam that I did not have at the store to complete this kit, but we're going to try to assemble the Zaku pieces that come in the kits that we've collected so far. On screen, I'm going to show you a few different mix-ups of some Gundams I decided to create with these little model kits, because the main point of these is to create your own Gundam, to jumble it up and kind of pick your favorite parts. The Barbados Gundam is one of my favorite ones to build on. However, I did have a lot of fun just figuring out the different combinations of Gundams that I could put together with these kits. So the quality of the kits isn't extremely amazing, but for $12 you do get something that's very interesting, and if you buy all 5 of them, I believe that it comes with, then you're only spending maybe $70 or so on these, which if you bought a a master grade kit, you're probably spending around $70. So if you're looking for the novelty of being able to make your own Gundam with your favorite Gundam parts, it might be something to pick up. Additionally, if you have kids that you're trying to get into Gundams, this might be a really good way to get your kids into Gundams. I usually get my kids just the SD kits, the super deformed kits, the little chibi looking Gundams, and my son loves to build those. However, if you're trying to build your own Gundam, you really want that unique Gundam feel, and you can paint them. Additionally, I plan on using mine for stop motion because the parts bend very well. They kind of stick together pretty good, and I don't have to worry about things falling off of these ones like I do with a regular model kit. So I thought about even using these in stop motion and animation. Overall, I think they're definitely worth the money if you're into this kind of thing, but if you just like building regular model kits, they might not be for you. Thank you guys for checking this video out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and don't forget that I make other content over at Red Devil Studios. Have a great day, guys.